Hi and welcome, Virgo, to your April 2022 love reading. This is a you and the other person reading. I will look into an energy of you and another person and relationship dynamics. This can also be a relationship that is not necessarily romantic, but of course I'm concentrating on romantic love and partnership. So let's see what the cards have in store for you. As always, you find all the information that you need in the description box, and we're gonna get started right away. Just gonna clear the energy a little bit with some sage here, and we're good to go. All right, Virgo, we do have and I know this is a late reading, we do have a full moon in Libra on the 18th, so this is big when it comes to relationship and partnership. There might be things coming to the surface as this card, and it is the Six of Pentacles right in the middle of the two parties here, and this is a topic with the Pentacles being earth energy that is already natural to Virgo. Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in general is an energy that says how can we achieve a balance in give and take, and what is fair when it comes to really investing energy, time, resources, maybe even money, investing in a relationship, building something together and having returns as well. So in this particular deck, and I find this interesting, there is a child asking for something, and this grown-up person is giving the child something to play with, basically. So that's a little bit of a different connotation. So there is a power dynamic happening. In the Six of Pentacles in general, there is a power dynamic happening, but here it's a different one. There is maybe some inner child asking for something, or a childish ego that is maybe focused on results, and this could come from your side, because here this left side is your side, the right side is the other person, but this person seems like is willing to give this to you also. So where is this person coming from? Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles here in the subconscious, Six of Swords, we have a Three of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords. So this person really is willing, I think, in general, to build something stable. I'm not quite sure if they are willing to give to that situation right now as much as you would want them, because I feel like for them this is balanced. For them this situation is fair and balanced. Maybe not so much for you though, but at the same time I feel like you're also not unhappy with it, but maybe in general you're stepping a little bit more into a, I want to say, childlike way of asking, you know, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing necessarily, especially because the Six of Pentacles is upright, but I see that this person might be a little bit more in control of the situation and might be acting a little more grown up, even though this might also get them in trouble with holding on too much to their resources, maybe. They are in a state of really stabilizing themselves, contemplating. They have been contemplating a lot. They have been giving themselves time, because maybe they felt in the past like trapped a little bit, very subconsciously trapped in a cycle where they didn't really know. On one hand, they really wanted to work on this here with Three of Pentacles. Their higher selves was like, well, I want to work on this. I want to invest. If I want to build something with a person, then I need to work with the person. At the same time, maybe they already, what I'm getting here strongly is they already have some sort of experience with family where it didn't work. Maybe there is a person, a mother, a child that they are kind of moving away from, but they are still on the journey with them, because they cannot really you know, they cannot really just leave them behind. There is another card where this is coming through here with the Four of Swords as well. There's also another couple in the background. So maybe they do have to work with another situation because of a child. This comes through in this reading very strongly, very, very strongly, because it even is the same woman here. As you can see in the boat, and here in the Four of Swords here in the background, talking to this man, and there is even another person, a child or a younger person, lurking in the background. So this could be a situation that involves a child, where this person really has to be responsible, work together, has responsibilities, also with Three of Pentacles. At the same time, they are trying to build something, and maybe they feel like subconsciously something they tried to build in the past failed, so they are hesitant to give away just yet, because they've built something stable for themselves. Four of Pentacles. And with the Four of Pentacles, we arrived, and there's two fours. So with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, they've arrived at a stable place in their life. But it seems like they're a little cut off, a little distanced from their emotions. There's not a lot of, or there's no energy emotionally whatsoever going on. We have a Nine of Wands in the reverse, a Ten of Swords. Well, it seems like also this situation could be... Oh, you have a Six of Wands here. That's weird. And the Star card, you come out of this very strongly also. It seems like maybe you are... It can be that you are that person, you know, that you feel like... Finally, this is fair. I feel, and especially for people, for some reason, I feel like there might be people who are divorced, or this is a past partnership where you finally stepped out of moment of indecision, a moment of transformation, where some sort of transformation completed itself here with the Death card, and you feel like you're now starting a new life, a new sort of energy towards the person, where you feel like you're coming out of this successfully, and now it's finally fair, even though maybe the connection is over and you're moving on, you know. You do have the Star card here in your subconscious, so you feel deep down, I think you feel hopeful, you feel like you are where you are supposed to be with the Star card, and you feel authentic and in touch and in tune with yourself. With the Four of Cups, I feel like you really are in a situation where you're like, no, I'm not taking on anything anymore from the, especially when it comes as an energy from the past that is not satisfying to me, because I really crave for more, is what I hear here with the Four of Cups. So you might feel a little emotionally maybe even over stimulated by sources, or by this source, and therefore being like, no, actually that's not what I'm looking for, and definitely I'm not looking for what has been happening with this person in the past. But at the same time, you're really having still a very good outlook right now, and a good position with this connection. If this is, because it could really be something that is over, or where a way of thinking a situation is over, and you finally established a fair situation. I don't see that both of you here have fully integrated all the experiences that you've had so far and made, even though you have a lot of experience, but it's maybe not fully integrated in your system here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. So that's definitely something that is maybe a little bit of a difficult feeling, because it could be showing itself through, for example, feeling like, oh, but what did I learn from this, or how can I actually see this connection as something that gave me something, or how can I gain the strength out of this, how can I gain the positive things out of this. even though you are feeling successful right now, don't get me wrong, but maybe this whole bigger experience is like, well, that was good for nothing feeling, kind of, because of the fear of oh, that's interesting, 4 of Cups. This could be a little bit of a feeling like, I actually don't even want it anymore, but this can be at the same time a very triumphant feeling, you know, that you're finally arrived at the point where, like, I feel like this is balanced out and this is it, and we established a fair situation, and I feel quite triumphant in that situation, successful in that situation, because I feel like I don't really need it anymore. I don't really feel like it's the right thing for me anymore. With the 5 of Cups, this is actually in the reverse a good card for me personally, especially because you have the Star card here, that you're letting go of pain. I feel like you're letting go of disappointment, you're letting go of old pain, and we have the High Priestess here. You're tuning more and more into your intuition, and therefore also you're getting ready for new love, I think. Ace of Cups. So this very much feels like, especially with the Judgment card here, with the 10 of Swords, like an old situation that balanced itself out and now feels like it's okay to not want this anymore, and I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna be okay. That's really how it feels like. Very interesting. Because that came in the process of the reading. That was not clear when I was just looking at the person. So this person might not even reflect that so much, but it's fine, you know. It seems like you don't need their approval anymore. You really don't. It's nice to have it, you know, but you don't have to have it. That's how it feels like. All right, so I'm gonna pull a Romance Angels card. Oh yeah, okay, separation. Seems like a separation to me that feels like an accomplishment on your side. There it says temporary separation from your partner is in sight. So maybe this already happened. Maybe this is happening as we speak. I'm gonna just pull one more for the ones maybe that doesn't resonate. I know this is very specific, but I like to keep it more in line and specific, to be honest with you. Oh, passion. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there was a lot of passion here. And it says, allow your heart and your soul to sing of joy. Maybe also just a lust for life, a lust for your own life here with the 6 of Wands. And then it says also on the bottom of the deck, you are allowed to love without fear. So that's a good one. Astro dice. We have Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius here. 3rd house, communication. Maybe what they're offering you emotionally, when it's not enough. It feels like not emotionally fulfilling the way they're communicating. And it's maybe also a feeling of too little too late. This is a testing period for sure. With the Saturn here, it's very deep down karmic, the development that is happening here. And I think what's coming towards you right now is to fully integrate this experience, and that's going to be a little bit of work, I think. Even though you're very hopeful for the future, in a very good space, a very good place mentally and emotionally, I think with this Are you prepared? You're very stable and prepared for what's to come. With the Star card, we're in a very good place with ourselves. We know ourselves, we know why we are where we're at. We understand that things happen for us, and we see ourselves in a very fair and gentle and loving way with the Star card. We're very patient with ourselves and with the universe and with everything surrounding us. So this is a really good card. Also stands for Aquarius. And with this third house, again, I just saw that this is maybe things that this person offered you in the past, especially when it comes to communication. I think that just doesn't work anymore for you. I think you're like transformed in a way that old emotional, maybe even emotional manipulation doesn't work anymore. So this is awesome, Virgo. This is great. Do I want to pull charms? Maybe. It kind of doesn't seem like the reading is done, to be honest. Let's pull some charms. Why not? Why the F not, Virgo? More information. Oh wow, yeah, it's a lot. I think what this is saying, that out of this whole situation here, there's something new, amazing coming for you. Because these charms, first of all, we have the Aquarius here, and the Aquarius is asking us to think further, to think out of the box, to think unconventional, to think in a way that we've never thought before. So this happened never before, I tell you it. I'm not lying. Those are marbles that or stones, Native American, that represent the male and the female archetypal energy. And I kid you not, I've never had a reading where those came out together. So this is a very divinely guided, supernatural, I want to say, union that's coming. Also, it's coming out with a little magic charm. And it's a spark of magic, you know. So wow, this is, I think, this is out of this whole situation that you're going through right now. There is something completely new, completely different, perfect coming that is much, much deeper than anything that you've ever experienced. And it's very rooted and grounded in very... It's a very organic love as well, because there's all this earthy stuff. So this is really grounding yourself, being in the here and now, understanding love on an organic, more natural level. Also with this Capricorn charm or earth sign charm, this could be a Capricorn. It's also saying, this is also saying like, focused and detailed work will give beautiful results. And this can also be this new attachment can also be very root chakra based, so very sexual, or you're detaching from this very sexual energy here, even though I don't even feel like there is so much sexual energy going on anymore. Maybe there is material things that you still have to detach from, and where there is still dependency. Maybe you're materially dependent on this past person, or there is something you have to figure out, because there is a codependency charm, and I think it has to do with earthly matters, with material matters, with Saturn here also coming into the picture again, and all these earthy and sacral charms and energies. This person, you could maybe even know them from work, or they are a workaholic, or they love to work. I think that's what's happening here. I think they love to work. And they're very much holding on to what they've built. So they're very proud of what they've built. you are maybe even in the public eye being very successful these days. Maybe there is something that you've accomplished where you get recognition. The Six of Wands is already recognition, and then we have this arena Colosseum charm that is also for me public eye, what the public thinks also, and recognition. So maybe you are in a really good spot, in a successful spot right now, where you get a lot of recognition from your job, from the public, from maybe it's, you know, it doesn't have to be the big public, whatever public means to you, you know, recognition of people you actually want recognition from. So that is happening here for you, and people are applauding you, I feel like, for being where you're at. You can feel that you're in that energy. So the Star card, you definitely are radiating that energy. So Virgo, I love it. Even though the situation with the person seems complicated, you are in a very strong place, and I really like that. So I hope this resonated for the rest of April. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.